competition, all I see is me. Still zip them up or lay down, you gotta take me off my feet. It's that time, nigga. The great, this way, not that way.
And we back for episode 54, I think, I don't know, of the Black Visionary Podcast.
Of what?
Man, you heard me. The Gifted Visionary Podcast.
Nah, what is it though?
Yeah, I just told you.
Nah, you ain't did it.
I'm not doing that. You do it.
All right, man. Look, man. This is the one and only. Welcome to the Black Visionary Podcast, y'all. Yeah, that's fire.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Black Visionary Podcast. Black Visionary Podcast. New Gifted Visionary.
Man, you gonna introduce yourself? Wait, we don't do intros no more, huh? I'm your host, the Swanee, the biggest host,
You know, to go to
the realest,
channels, to go to the gun channels, Rio Black, the one and only.
Resco.
It's your boy Nigel the God.
Want to be Charlemagne?
He's where I got the idea from too, low key. Can't even lie.
You said
I
what?
wouldn't have never
That's
admitted
where I got
that.
it from too.
Oh yeah. He said I would never. Hey, you gotta bring that junk a little bit closer to your face. Just a little bit.
Right here.
Oh yeah. Definitely can hear better.
Bet.
So we're gonna start out today, man. You wanna start with your Lakers, man? They ain't my Lakers right now. I ain't claiming them.
They ain't your Lakers.
I ain't claiming them.
Damn, that's crazy.
I only claim LeBron, man.
They wasn't my Lakers to start with. If that's what we doing, I don't know, man. Yeah, we gonna talk about them boys being down 3-0 currently.
Be down 4-0 in a minute. You think they gonna win one or something?
I mean, man, forget it. Look, I lost all faith in the NBA at the game too, man. I think it's scripted.
Well, I used to carry say this game is rigged for money or ratings or something. I don't know. I just seen it live. Sorry.
Nah, man, I really starting to feel like this gen rigged, bro. Like,
Why?
because man, at the game too, it just seemed like a blatant. It's too like you all right. You know how you see certain stuff or whatever, and then it's like, all right, bro, that's just because they suck, or that's just because dang, mistakes was made. Yeah. But in game 2, it was the most ridiculous amount of mistakes possible made.
Man.
Like back to back. Like they held the lead. They was holding the lead. They was leading all game. No Denver lead, period, till they won. And just at that point in time,
Yeah.
like, I mean, they straight up just gave them the W.
They did, man.
Starting out with them LeBron threes, bro. You up 5, bro. You up 5, bro.
He been doing it all season though.
Bro,
That's what
he
do,
haven't
man.
been bro.
Like the worst 3-point shooter in the
That's
playoffs.
cool.
Man, for real.
But LeBron know how to play, man. LeBron is a volume shooter, always have been. He know he not Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Like he know he not fucking that guy when behind a 3 line. Like there's usually if LeBron missed 2 threes, he stopped taking them. Like it'd be times where he'll miss early in the game, and I'll be like, bro, just take the 3, and he just don't do it. Yeah, and I'm just like, man, this makes absolute nonsense. Like it's no sense for this man to be out here taking these threes and or whatever the case. But I don't know. The other night, he took the first 2 threes, bricked them junts, and then easy took another one. Like, bro, that's unlike LeBron. So for him to go ahead after missing 2 threes and take another one in pivotal game, that's it's almost like you wanted to lose.
Yeah, just
especially being you down 5. I mean, you up 5. You got the lead. You've been serving court all game. You got the lead, bro.
serving court.
It just probably ain't meant for him, man.
Bro, that was
he done, man.
I'm not done, bro. I'm not done.
He done.
I'm not done. Look, man. He was serving court all game. The first 3 he missed, okay, cool. They don't make the shot. He get the ball back. The first 3 he was like 20. It was like 20 seconds on the shot clock. Brick that. Okay, cool. They get the ball, not the rebound. They don't make the basket. He go back, shoot another 3.
Yeah, he trying to ice that
Top
thing.
of the shot clock, bro. That's low percentage basketball, bro.
He trying to ice that game, man.
Okay, they get the rebound again. Go back, they don't hit the ball again. Miss it. LeBron them get the rebound. You know what he does? Take another three.
He trying to find it, man.
Then Jamal Murray get the rebound. They run down the court. Bruh.
Torching him.
Nobody guarded him.
Torching him, bro.
He didn't torch him. Nobody guarded him. They just sat there and watched him shoot the three. He made it. Then they started back to playing smart basketball and slowing the game down. Yeah. Like, what are you doing? It's like they was waiting for them to actually score and take the game back before they was going to start playing smart basketball again. Hachimura was 8 for 8, bro. 8 for 8. Didn't miss no shot all night.
That's crazy.
They did not pass him the ball in the fourth quarter.
Okay, so what you're saying is if they come back and complete the first 0-3 series winning ever, it's rigged.
Scripted.
But if they lose 4-0, it's also
Still rigged. Also rigged. It's still rigged, basically.
Yes, scripted.
So you can't win for losing.
They
man.
can't, bro. If it's scripted, it's scripted.
All right, so what if they lose in 6?
What do you mean?
If they win the next 2 and they lose.
It's scripted.
So if the Lakers lose, it's scripted
Bruh, no.
regardless.
It's been scripted. I'm saying I've realized that it's always been scripted. Like, especially at first, I was like in disbelief. I was arguing with dudes and certain stuff that made sense, like LeBron and them coming back from a 3-1 lead. I'm like, bro, they just did that. They was just tight. And now I'm thinking like, bro, that might have been scripted too, bro.
Oh man,
Like all of these drafts been scripted. All of them.
I'm not-
Every one of them,
I ain't see that.
you said what?
How the draft is scripted?
bruh. You've never noticed. Like for instance, Jokic wearing a fucking Denver Nuggets shirt in Serbia when he was 5 or 6 years old.
No,
That's not strange.
That, I've never noticed it in my life.
That's strange. That's strange, bruh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's Photoshop.
Bruh, no, it's him. They showed the NBA showed it during the they showed it during these conference finals or whatever. It was a little picture of they was like, can y'all believe this guy is up 2-0 on LeBron or whatever? And they started showing old pictures of Jokic when he was a little chubby kid. He was wearing a Denver Nuggets shirt. I'm like, bruh, this dude's 6 years old wearing a come on, bruh.
Maybe he was a different Nuggets fan.
Yeah, might be
Right.
a Melo fan.
Come on, bruh, stop that.
Melo.
Hey, bro, what you said?
Come on, man. And it's not just him. It's not just him. Like
Who else is it?
several NBA. I done seen several. I'm like, dang, he just knew he was gonna be on that team. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Yeah,
Talking about,
man.
he knew he was
Yes.
gonna be on that
Ain't
team.
nothing wrong
At
with that,
7.
man.
Nah, bro, get out of here. And then I don't know, man. That Wemby junk. Come on, man. Come on, man.
What better place to go than San Antonio,
The
man?
place you've been a fan of and Tony Parker fan and they just get that.
They
junk.
from France though,
Yeah, exactly.
so that's
Scripted.
fine, man. Look,
The one team he wanted to play on, the one team, the whole country, bro, the whole country wanted to see, the whole country of France wanted to see this man play on the Spurs.
I wanted to play.
Why
I
not- why
wanted to
wouldn't
go to
he-
Detroit.
Why wouldn't the NBA put him on a team to get the whole country of France to watch their product? Why wouldn't they do that? Why?
Man, look,
It's smart. It's smart. You got the whole country behind you. The number one prospect since LeBron James wants to play on the team. His whole country, who's really not watching basketball like that, they want him to play on the team. Bruh, that's viewers.
man, it's scripted. It's crazy. You over there agreeing with this, man?
I mean, I'm in between, bro. I feel like some stuff is scripted and some it's
I
not.
believe everything on TV nowadays is scripted now.
I wouldn't expect that from the God.
I'm just saying. Man. I'm just saying, man. But I mean, if I'm still gonna try to enjoy it as best I can, but it's a little different, bro.
Yeah, bro. You was talking about you wanted to give up on the NBA in general.
Right.
As a
I
whole,
want to
like,
quit.
man, don't do all that, bro.
I want to quit watching for the rest of my life,
Come on, fam. You gonna be like
bro.
that.
It's one thing for WWE to be scripted.
Yeah,
That's one
right
thing.
there.
But the NBA, bro,
He said,
come on, bro, that's weird.
What about the NFL then?
Been
NFL,
scripted.
yeah,
We
that
been
shit-
knew that shit was scripted.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Everybody been knew
Straight
that.
politics
I
in
don't
the
see,
NFL.
man. I don't
Bro,
see
that's
how
bro. No, them dudes is for real scripted.
Hell yeah.
I don't see how it's scripted, man. I must have been missing the memos.
That's why you don't watch it. Because you know it's stupid. Like,
I mean, I ain't gonna say it's stupid, but
Bruh,
it's
that
just no.
shit,
I just don't see an advantage of watching the game when I can just get the end score. Keep it with the live jump.
And score.
the NFL is the worst one of them jumps, bro. Like it'd be
agree
way
100%.
too many coincidences in the NFL.
So what
bro.
about soccer?
I don't know nothing about soccer.
Hey, you said you was a big hockey fan though,
No. I don't know.
and you told me he was a big hockey fan.
Whoa, no.
You like, yeah, he can come on here and give us a hockey perspective.
He lied about that one.
Hey,
He said it was Nigel the God at hockey. That was the subtitle that was put on there.
What?
So I don't know,
It's a
man.
little bogus, man.
But yeah, man. Like I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I'm a huge LeBron fan and they lost, so I'm just bro. That's not
That's
what
what.
it is.
That's exactly what it is.
bro.
That's
Because
exactly what it is.
If that's what it was, then I would be upset when KD and them joined the Warriors and they lost. I've watched KD. I mean, I watched LeBron lose plenty of series in the NBA. I watched him lose playoff series. I watched every playoff series LeBron has played in his career. I've watched it from all the way when I was a kid to now. Like I've watched all 20 seasons of LeBron playing in the playoffs. In every game. I've watched him lose before. I've never felt like he gave up, or not even that he gave up, that he tried to lose on purpose. The most blatant shit I've ever seen.
On purpose.
He just not Jordan, man.
Bro.
Oh, no, he didn't say that, bro.
That's really what this is about, man. He just not Jordan.
He's a LeBron fan, bro.
Big Jordan fan, man.
You're a Jordan
Goat.
fan? I mean,
Bruh.
Jordan is that guy, but at the same time, I don't know. Like,
Jordan's a
Loki,
fucking bomb.
this guy, he kind of convinced me that LeBron, he's definitely better than Jordan.
Sorry.
How he convinced you that?
Bro,
Oh,
it's
man.
all about
Bro,
the numbers,
bro,
the
stop,
stats.
man. Stop doing that.
Numbers and stats don't mean nothing.
Stats, skill.
Don't
6-0.
this, bro.
6
He is not a
How
Jordan.
you no? First of all,
how
how you a guy, but you let him tell you not to
He
entertain
didn't
him.
tell me nothing. I'm like, I mean, of course he can tell me what he wants.
6-0 in the finals. What is LeBron's record again? 4-10. Come on, man.
That's great. I thought it was,
Bro, he know it's not 4-10.
Like that's crazy.
6-10, bro.
Jordan made it to the finals and never lost. So you feel me? That's what I'm saying.
Never
Everybody around the world is wearing his
Man, let's
shoes.
change the topic, man.
You feel me?
on, man.
It's
This
Jordan. They call
They
him
got LeBron's too. They got Kyrie.
This name of this episode finna be cap session already.
I ain't got Jordan the hoe anyway, bro.
Eric Jordan. Come on, man.
Jordan's
What
a
is
hoe.
when you look at you like, oh, them are Jordans right there. We say, oh, those LeBrons, those are King Jameses. No,
King
big
James.
nigga wearing Bibles on his feet. Come on, man.
I would not do that.
All right,
Personally,
I'm out
I would
this
do
one.
that.
Exactly. See,
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I can't. I mean,
That's
I
why-
wear LeBron's no way. I really don't.
Jordan is the GOAT. You feel me?
Crickets.
No, it ain't never no crickets. Hey, y'all some
Nah, man,
LeBron
keep
fans,
it up,
bro. I don't fool with that, man.
It's all fool with that. I'm a KD fan, hands down.
All right, so this been the last episode of the Black Visionary Podcast.
That's crazy.
Well, staying on NBA news, let's talk about y'all favorite player, Ja Morant.
Bro, I don't like the way we ended that last topic for real. Why you cap the whole cap? Why you cap the? Come on, man. Man capped it all the way out.
What do you mean?
Come on, man. Give the people a real perspective, man.
How about Ja Morant? Okay, so for me personally, I think the guy is goofy. But at the same time, of course, everybody's saying guns isn't illegal. You can own guns, yeah. But when you are a product of the NBA and they paying you $200 million,
Multi-billionaire organization.
they got a code of conduct and expect you to follow it. You flashing guns on Instagram Live is a lot different than you going to the gun range
And
on
shoot.
Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree 100% with that one. I really do. I can't even lie.
because out of Adam Silver's own mouth, you know, he's doing it unsafe. He's pointing. He could have hurt himself. He could have hurt anybody. You never know. That it's always the optics. It ain't what you're doing. It's the optics. Optics.
The first situation he had was like he put a gun on some 17-year-old in the park. From what I heard, that was already like
Yeah, see, I don't know about that.
that's the number one right there. Yeah,
See, this is the real problem. He's a young boy in the NBA because he want to be.
because he wanted to be a young boy.
You know what I'm saying? That's how he acted, man. Like that's not true, man. Just be yourself. If you want to be into guns, but do it the right way.
Bro is from the suburbs for sure.
You know what's funny? He from a city of 3,000 people.
Oh, word.
Niggas from Hayti.
Who from Hayti? Ja?
He might as well be the same amount of people. But I'm
Man.
just saying, man. Just if you gonna do it, man, do it the right way. Don't do it to look like you a hood nigga. You pointing the guns. You
I think that's what it's really about. Like,
Yeah,
trying to
that's really
portray
it.
or look like a hood nigga, even though he's not one, bro.
because they got pictures showing other people in the league with guns. You got LeBron. He had a gun range in one. You got I think it was not Jokic. It was some other white player, but he had like the little tactical gear on, just holding the guns up.
Yeah.
He ain't pointing at nobody. He ain't in the club doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Right, he ain't on top of no cars dancing and
Yeah,
flashing that.
looking goofy,
all that
man.
Video, yeah.
What's
Yeah, man. So my opinion of it, is he should know where he at, where he work at, and all of that shit. At the same time, I feel like that if it's not breaking the law, y'all gotta let shit go. One, he a grown ass man. Like y'all know who these people are before y'all sign them. So this idea,
Do they really?
Nah.
yeah. Come on, man. If you don't, that's your fault.
No, because that's the same as saying we knew who Soulja Boy was coming out, and then over the years he turned into a super thug. No, that's not who you was at first.
Or like when they
Soulja
signed.
Boy was a kid when he first came out, though. So that's not the same thing.
He was a grown man. He was like 20, 21, 22. He was in there, but still,
Soulja Boy was like when we first heard Soulja Boy do the Soulja Boy tell, he was like 18, wasn't he?
it don't matter. But the point is, you can't go from that.
Right.
Then turn to super thug over the years. The same with him. He came in, he was cool, you know what I'm saying? He got the grills and stuff like that. But how you go from just buying the chains and jewelries and now you got a grill in your mouth? Cool. That's everybody does that. But now you got guns and everything else. Like, come on, bro.
Or like whole like with Silento getting signed to a whole record deal and then years later he killing his cousin. He getting in hella trouble, domestic violence, all of that. Like you don't really know these people when you sign them, bro. Like I think they should probably like do a deep dive or background check on everybody who they sign.
You said that's too much. What?
No, I said I think that's completely different.
What part? Tomorrow he's about.
Yeah. I mean, regardless. Okay, I could see that. You don't know who he is. Anyway, he's still a grown man. He didn't do nothing illegal.
Yeah, nobody's saying he's doing something illegal. It's just the optics of
I
it.
mean, I get the optics. I get all of that. I'm already saying that he should be smarter than that. But again, it's still not illegal. And I mean, it's just weird behavior or whatever. Because I'm already knowing they own that. I know what they own. Like it's not about him being, he could have hurt somebody or whatever. That's what they gonna tell everybody. But that's not what it's about. It's about guns, bro. That's what it's about, 100%. Like, of course, they talk about, oh man, it's about the way it looked or whatever. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And then they showing LeBron or whatever with the guns at the gun range. Bruh, they didn't jack that shit when LeBron was at the gun range. The NBA didn't post that and say, look at him, responsible gun owner. Like they didn't talk about that. Like,
yeah, they didn't talk about it at all.
Yeah, they didn't bring up. That's what my point. They didn't talk about that. So this idea that LeBron them did it in the right way, like, bruh, they just didn't talk about it. Like they didn't say nothing about he did it in the right way. So why come they didn't say he did it in the right way when he did it?
It's like they picking and choosing.
Exactly. Like, okay, LeBron did it in the right way. Whoever wore the tactical gear did it in the right way. Okay, so why y'all didn't highlight that? Why y'all didn't bring it up?
Optics is much different from you doing that versus me.
See,
if I work for fucking Google and I get on there like, yeah, what's going on, yo? I'm fired.
Google's finna fire.
They firing me.
He getting terminated.
I'm making the company look bad.
That's because Google is a left wing company.
Right. Even if me personally, if I have this company and I hire y'all and y'all doing the same
if you
thing,
work for Twitter and you do the same thing, you're not getting fired.
I don't know that because I don't think nobody at Twitter doing that.
Whoa.
Elon Musk owns Twitter now, man. It's about company. Like if you work for a company, like you work for whoever, like, you know what I'm saying? You go to it. It's I get what y'all saying. Like don't misconstrue it like, I'm just saying because it's about guns. They just using that as a way to go ahead and say, oh man, it's a problem that he flashing a gun. Like, bruh, first of all, the second offense, it wasn't even his live. It was a friend's live. So
his friend at least tried to save him. He seen that Johnny put the phone down quick. Ja Morant can't help himself, man. He got goofy, bro.
Nah, for real.
No, he is. Ja Morant is dumb for Ja Morant dumb in any case. You already got in trouble for it the first time.
Exactly.
What you trying to beat the system?
Hey, the funny part, I ain't gonna lie, but the funny part is he read for that, but like he had to put that on the camera. Like, bro, you see he clearly on live. Bro, why would you go and do that?
Right. Why you just go wave a pistol in live like that, bro? And then his homie just like fidgeted real quick to try to hide it. Like,
but like I said, and I'm holding him accountable for his actions because you know you in the league. You know you already got in trouble. If you get in trouble for something once, nigga, you gonna get in trouble for it again.
Oh, facts.
Like you shouldn't do it. But at the same time, I'm holding the NBA accountable because what the fuck are you doing? What are you talking? To me, if a player don't do shit illegal, then they shouldn't be. Like it's not the same. I also don't agree with the idea, that if you work for Google, like you work for Google, doing fucking tech stuff and all of that shit. You in the NBA, you just fucking playing basketball.
It doesn't matter. I mean, making the company look bad.
How?
They don't want no hood looking niggas.
I mean, what, you got,
Like that. Matter of fact, hold on.
Like,
Before
how
you
is
say
that
that,
making the company look
just like that dude that used to go around. Hey, what do you do for a living? Yeah. Dude did that to one of them, and one of them got fired.
for real?
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
He was a dude going around. They got a nice
TikTok
car.
and everything.
Yeah.
That's
What do you do for a living? I
Yeah,
like this car, and
I
he
know what you're
tell
talking
them.
about.
And then one of them made a joke or something like that, and then they end up firing him.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I still don't know what's going on there.
I mean, then you got players like DeMar DeRozan throwing up crip or like in the middle of the game or whatnot. I think
KG used to do that all the time.
didn't they like give him a fine for that though?
I don't know. I know a lot of them used to do that. They used to call Paul Pierce a blood
Yeah,
blood sign John Wall.
Yeah,
They all throw up gang signs during the NBA game all the
I
time.
could have sworn somebody got fined. For that,
They
though.
just don't recognize them dudes.
Yeah,
wasn't
so they-
recognizing gang signs, so they really
Yeah.
and that's the biggest deal with that.
But they recognize a gun. I recognize a Glock.
But nothing was illegal. Like that's my biggest point with that. Like, what did he do wrong? It's making the company look bad. Oh,
Yeah, you making the league look bad. That's all it is.
That's all
That's-
it is. They
don't
image.
sign the contract with the code of conduct and then get mad when they force you to follow the code of conduct.
I'm not getting mad. I think he should have followed the code of conduct. But I also think the NBA out of pocket because, I mean, you nitpicking.
Yeah,
Okay, so he take the gun. It ain't like he was like, I'm finna kill everybody in the country. Like, he just smiled with his stupid ass, ugly ass grill and then held the gun up in the camera. Damn. Like, he didn't flash the gun. He didn't flash the gun and nobody put the gun up to his homie head.
Damn.
Like,
he said, "Why you gotta be all that?"
That ain't right.
that shit was ugly.
Regardless,
His whole
man.
swag, his whole style to me is ugly. He do goofy shit all the
So
time.
you don't like when he
but-
do the gritty.
No, I hate that shit. That shit looks stupid as hell. I hate that stupid ass
The
dance.
little dance and shit. They be doing.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I hate that stupid ass dance. But I mean, that's just
Yeah, low key.
Again,
I agree. I kind of don't like it either.
Just like I said, in my opinion, like that shouldn't. And if because people grown, they gonna make decisions of their own, man. Like, you gotta let grown people be grown people.
All right, we let him be grown. He fucked up.
Bro, he blowing a bag. He losing millions of dollars.
That's on him. They took it. Then they take his Nike. They took his shoes off the store.
They did.
But hey, yeah,
I didn't-
that's
I didn't
on
think he
him,
had
man.
shoes. I ain't even know that.
That's on him. I
just
can't
think
feel
that's
bad
crazy.
for him.
I don't feel bad.
It's
for
the
him.
same with
I just think
Draymond.
it's
Like,
a crazy
yo,
overreaction.
You punching Jordan Poole like that, like, bro? Yeah,
like now his reputation is causing him to fuck up or
Right.
mess him up in the long run. Like, hey,
Right. You're
like
a
you
free
said with him, he just got in trouble 2 months ago, and you go and do something else 2 months later.
right.
Whether it's even if it ain't as bad as the first time or whatever, hey,
Still.
that's on you.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's legal or not. I don't. It's the same way Stephen H. be like, you smoking weed? Yeah, it ain't bad to smoke weed or whatever. It's legal in most places, but you in the league. If they say no weed and you still smoking, I'm not gonna be like, oh, that's messed up. It's legal over here.
Oh man,
That's on you,
that
G.
whole weed stuff is crazy.
It's on you, G. Well, I can't see the board, so I don't know what's next. It's like blocked over here. Whatever y'all want to bring up.
What does it mean to be a man?
You have. Never mind, because then I was gonna get in trouble by my people, man.
What people?
Yeah, you know my people, man.
I don't.
The community, man.
What community?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't smile. Don't smile.
I'm trying to figure out what you're
No,
talking about.
man. No, my people, man.
What people?
But we know what a man is, man. A man could be anybody that wants to be a man.
Oh, you talking about that? I know what you.
You talking about the LGBTQ?
Yeah, my people,
Yeah,
man.
he's
Oh, non-binary swim back.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm back. I'm back. Non-binary. You
not
feel me?
binary, so I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Well, I mean, well,
I don't know, man. I guess being a man is following the rules and doing exactly what you told.
it's not like a slave, right?
Okay, wait. Is this? It's like I feel like this is a what do you think about government control question? Do you mean as a black man in America, a regular, just a man in general,
think-
or what?
More so, it's both really. But I think like as a man in general, like the roles we play in society, our responsibilities, stuff like that. You know.
Okay, well, give me your spiel.
I feel like I'm slowly still trying to figure that out, but I guess like putting like prioritizing, taking care of business, making sure everything good, like for your family.
Following the rules.
What rules?
Whatever rules has been placed
The
in front
rules
of
of society, the way of the world.
the NBA rules, you know.
Yeah, man, that's how it's been.
Dude.
Yeah, that goes right to it. Like, as you follow the rules, you can take care of your family. Boom.
That's fair point.
Yo, man.
Fair point.
Following the rules, man.
They
Don't do nothing stupid.
They threw a 200 pack in your hand, man. What you gonna do? Fumble it? Shit, I'm gonna go shoot pow that little couple niggas. You know what I'm saying? Go threaten a little kid. You feel me in the basketball game?
He's
You
a
feel
little
me?
kid.
And go smack up on somebody. So to just follow the rules, get that 200 and retire, and go be the thug you always want to be.
Damn.
You feel me? That's the easy way. I'm just saying, man. What they gonna tell you?
I mean, I think being a man, I guess you said in society, or you just said what's the responsibility of being a man? Like,
Yeah, like the responsibility to be the man, like, you know, like being the provider and everything, about like what you could bring to the table and stuff like that.
So do you believe in paying 100% of the bills? No, that wasn't the exhale question.
I don't.
Yeah,
I guess.
stumped. You guess?
you get
I don't know, bro. I can't even lie to you. I don't know. I mean, so far, like, I've only had my own place once, and I had a roommate, so I never paid 100% of the bills.
No, that ain't talking about like if you're in a relationship, like if you were living with your woman. Yeah, no. Man's got dead air city over here.
I'm a little conflicted about that.
Well, all right, you got your dad in your life?
Yeah.
What, has he ever taught you, or you were seeing him?
Honestly, no, he hasn't.
Okay, because like personally, me, I was raised by my dad,
Uh-huh.
and like for me, I always thought the man was supposed to pay the bills,
Right.
and then like I had a conversation with him, he was like, "I ain't never taught you that. I ain't never taught you to pay no
Right.
bills."
Now, I gotta ask my dad that shit now. 'Cause for real, I've never asked. He never told me anything about that. So like that's why I got kind of stumped when you asked it, because I was
Yeah.
like,
Because
I don't know.
I mean, I just assumed it was supposed to be like that. I thought that he always
Same,
did
though, I
that.
assume too, because
Yeah.
going off society and all that stuff like that.
Because like from what I've known, you know, he make a lot of money, so I just assumed it's natural to just pay all the bills if you make the most money. But
Yeah.
apparently, it wasn't really. I don't really know. I didn't ask what bills he paid, what he didn't pay.
Yeah.
But I know from like my stepmom, I know she would pay like a water bill,
Or
something like that.
So it'd be like something like what, like 70-30 or something like that.
Probably. Me personally, I don't. Whatever works for my particular relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
okay.
I do.
I'm not jacking any of that shit. I'm not jacking none of that shit. Like, we don't live in a time for a man to pay 100% of the bills unless he's getting paid six figures.
No, facts.
If
though.
you getting paid six figures, then
No,
you gotta
still
let
not.
you got
Still not.
what?
Depends on where you live at.
I mean, if you
That's
live
what I'm
beyond
saying.
if you live beyond your means, that's on you.
Yeah, for real.
If you making six figures and you can't afford, where we
$1,200
live
a
at,
month.
then it's a problem.
Right.
Like, if you can't afford where most normal people living at, it's a problem.
Like if you're making 6 figures, you can't afford $1,200 a month.
Like,
Something
I
like
mean,
that. Exactly like that. Exactly like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. I'm not jacking any of that shit.
Right.
Like, if that's what you want to do, fine. Like, I'm not. But if you dating somebody and they say, man, you got to pay 100% of the bills, or you can't be with me, bye.
Yeah, don't tell me what I better do or I gotta
Right.
do.
Yeah.
If I choose to do that upon myself, then that's different.
If I'm gonna talk to anybody younger than me or somebody, you know what I'm saying, trying to like be a man, I'm not gonna teach my kid, oh yeah, man, you gotta be with a woman, you gotta, no, what's she doing? What we doing? What we trying to build something together? Okay,
Right.
so why am I paying this shit by myself?
The whole bringing what you bring to the table type thing.
I mean, it's just a relationship is a partnership. If
It
if
is.
you're not working together, then
Definitely
what we doing? Okay, so what are you bringing to the table?
Mm-hmm.
Like sex? I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, man.
Right.
Like, you bringing a pretty face, nigga? It's a million of them out
appreciate
there.
You get sex. You get that cootie.
Bro,
Cootie,
you can
cooter.
get that from anybody.
You can get that for your birthday, for Father's
that-
Day.
you
You
can
get
get
that for Christmas.
You get that 3 times a week if you want to. Shit.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the ultimate gift, though, man.
Man,
And that's not the ultimate gift.
I got
Should
I got homies with bodies. You know me, big version. I ain't got no. You know what I'm saying.
I feel you.
But I got
You know what I'm
homies
saying?
with bodies on top of bodies. Like, so you can get that. You can get that
Okay.
any point in time. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, so this idea that sex is the prize that you bring to the table, that's not.
Not cutting
A
it.
little off topic. I just be hating when women be like, oh, you can ask me for sex. I can ask you for money. No, it's an equal exchange.
Yeah, I literally just seen that the other day. Some dude was like, he was like, well, they don't ask me for the. She was like, that's the same. I'm like, bruh, y'all, that's terrible. If we jacking that in this generation, y'all gonna fail.
Nah, for real.
Hey, it's your generation.
You was like, what, 19, 18?
Me? I'm 23, bro. I'm born 99.
Damn.
So I'm right there kind of.
No, you're not. No, kind of. No.
Yeah, you millennials. Yeah.
I'm 30, man.
Are you 30?
Yeah, man. Like,
Well,
I don't know.
got an
I'm
old soul,
like,
so
You said you got an old soul.
I got an old soul, so I like to,
Oh, that's why you call yourself the God.
to again,
Why you
man,
doing young
back,
like
back
that,
to
bro?
the topic though. Like, yeah. I mean, I guess what it mean to be a man is holding your responsibilities, and if like you like for real, all jokes aside, like none of the whole follow the rules for real.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you even in John Morant case, like all of that shit, like if that's what if you know what you signed up for, do what you supposed to do. Like,
Right.
if you get a woman and you tell her you're gonna pay all the bills and y'all agree on that, now you got to do it.
You gotta do it. Yeah, true.
I mean, just stand on your shit. Like that's what it mean to be a man. Like,
Same with being a real nigga and all that shit.
yeah, whatever.
Like being a real nigga, like what's that song? Was that the Kendrick Lamar song? He like being a real nigga is taking care of your responsibilities.
Yeah, real taking care of your
You know what I'm
motherfucking family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a real man.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Just stand on your shit, doing what you're supposed to be doing. And if you fall short, admit that you fall short. You know
Right.
what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, definitely.
You gotta admit that you fall short and then take responsibilities for your accidents and your, you know what I'm saying, your setbacks or whatever. And then,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
And I always try
You
to
can
do
go
it.
ahead and build up off that.
Right. I always try to admit, like, whenever I'm wrong, my shortcomings, all of that stuff, like I try to be like a noble or honorable man, for real.
So if we do a crime and you drop the blick, police be like, "Whose is this?" You gonna be like, "Yeah, that's mine."
I dropped the blip.
Yeah.
I guess so. But I always
This nigga's not honorable.
Yeah, you're not honorable at all. You shouldn't even have to think about that. If you did the crime, you gonna make your homies take the fall for it?
No, the reason why I thought about it because I'm like, why would I even be in that type of situation in the first place? I don't
No,
put
it's just a
myself in shit
hypothetical.
Like that.
Yeah, just hypothetical.
Don't none of us
question.
do.
Okay, I guess. Well, then yes, I will say yeah. I'm the blame. That's my gun.
Okay, there you go. He said,
Arrest me now.
Not arrest me now. Well, he said arrest me now. This nigga ready to go to jail.
Take me to jail.
Throw away the
Lock
key.
me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
Hey, that's freaky, man.
I ain't scared to get raped by no man.
Whoa.
Oh, wait,
I am
we
definitely
not
scared.
jacking that?
No, we not jacking that shit,
That's
bro.
so. That's so how they was on that jet
Bro,
too.
that's exactly what he said. I was like, hey, hold on. Oh, that ain't what's going on.
Also, being a man, it means go to college. Wait, keep going, man. What y'all talking about? What was that?
I ain't jacking that either.
I'm not either. I can't even lie. Yeah.
Are you uneducated buffoons?
I mean, I think you should do whatever it is that you're good at. You know what I'm saying? Some people not built for school. We didn't already talked about this. Some people, everybody, school ain't for everybody.
It's for everybody.
It's really not.
Is it?
Yes.
Some people barely
There's something
make it.
out
Some
there for
people
everybody.
barely make it out of high
Yeah,
school.
there's something out there for everybody. I believe in that, but I don't think school is for everybody though.
It's something out there for everybody. Some people. I mean, your father might teach you how to be a plumber. You could take that and you could own your own plumbing business.
Bro, it's freaking millionaires and billionaires who done dropped out of school and like now they filthy freaking rich.
That's the.
No college education.
Hey, bro,
That's
don't
not a high
talk
percent of
about
people,
Mark Zuckerberg like that.
There's not a high percentage of people doing it though. What's wrong with y'all, man?
I mean, yeah, it's of course, but it's not a high percentage of everybody who school ain't for. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking to them who school's not for, and school is not for everybody.
Again, man, it don't matter who it's for. Go to school
No, I'm not.
for something that's worth going for.
I can't jack that because school is expensive as fuck.
It
Yeah,
is,
bro.
but so is good. So is living. It's
100K or
expensive
more
as fuck.
tuition for like 4 years, bro. It's
That's why you better pick something that's gonna make sure you make over 100K when you get out there,
a
motherfucker.
lot of
I think
motherfuckers, bro.
I think a lot of people could. If you gonna go to school, man, and don't feel the pressure to go to school straight out of high school and shit. I mean, if you want to jack that, if you want to tell people to go to school, just make sure. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to school. You know what I'm saying? You listen to this. Don't go to school if you can't afford to go to school straight out of high school.
Seriously, because
Like, get a skill.
Maybe I get them loans.
Get a skill. Hell no.
No, you set
loans,
yourself
man.
in a hole,
No,
bro.
bruh.
Trying to
Get
be
them
in
loans,
debt.
man.
No, man.
That's the main
Afford.
reason why.
Build
loans,
yourself up so you can afford to go to school.
Right.
Don't not fuck with them loans, bro. That's the
Loans.
biggest.
You're setting yourself up,
That's
bro.
the biggest scam from the start, man.
for failure.
That's the
Like,
biggest
you
sin
feel
for the
you
start.
saying
That's what everybody's problem is. That's what, I mean, I done said this before, but that's what everybody's problem is. Man, we put all these pressure on these kids, man, to go to college straight out of school, and then our parents can't afford to send us to school, and then they can't afford to pay their way through school, and then they got to pay tuition, room and board, all of this extra stuff or whatever straight out of school. Even if you go to a community college, you still got to be able to pay for it. Like them people, you get a loan or whatever, and then now you starting off the world owing money.
Already,
Like before you even get it cracking, you owe people.
Facts.
Like, I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to balance your cash flow out if you at the beginning owing motherfuckers. And if you go straight into the workforce, you work, save your money, put your money back or whatever, and then pay for college straight off the front end.
It's not gonna happen.
Can't.
Where you gonna work at? Where you gonna pay for college? It's for something that's meaningful. Motherfuckers be going to
what I
school
said,
for
man. Go to trade
business
school.
degrees. Waste of time. Trade school. What you said? That's still a school. That's still a school, regardless of how you said it.
It's way
different.
It's still a school.
It's
I'm
way
talking about
cheaper,
college.
bro.
It's still a
I'm
school.
talking about college, so I'm sorry I misunderstood you, but I'm not counting. Now, if you say that, that's fine.
It doesn't matter. Go for something. Don't just go. I'm gonna go work at McDonald's. I'm gonna go work at a factory. You're gonna start at a factory. You're gonna make like $12 until you move up to 16, to 18, to 20. That's a waste of fucking time. When you could just went to school or whatever and got that shit out the way right then and there. That's why I said don't go for something worthless. Motherfuckers be going for just the stupidest fucking reasons.
I get that.
If we going jack trade school in there, yeah. But I was talking about college. Like if you going to college and you ain't got, if you got to pay for that and you ain't got no way to pay for it.
It don't matter if you ain't pay. If you gonna get a loan, go to college for STEM. Don't go for nothing else. If it's not STEM, you wasting your time.
Yeah.
It don't matter how much your loans. If you going for STEM, you gonna be making enough to pay that shit off. Regardless.
I'm just not a fan of debt, bro.
Yeah, the only problem with that is if everybody, you know what I'm saying, going into STEM or whatever, it's not gonna be necessarily easy to get a job when all of the people going for the same jobs or whatever.
Right.
That's what you know, educators try to stress to people. Everybody not gonna be able to go in and be the, you know, engineer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Some people gonna have to be the workers. Some people are gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying, the guys who put it together.
See, that's fine, but STEM is the least populated because they need people. They are giving money away for people to go to STEM in school because there's not enough scientists, there's not enough people in technology, there's not enough people in engineering, not people doing mathematics. And you can just look at the technology field. It ain't that many black people doing technology and tech. It's not enough. Motherfuckers need to go get that. That's where the money is at.
And I can't even lie to you. Like I've really been like thinking and considering about going to school for tech though. So.
I'm saying it's just like for me personally, like I wish I would have went for anything. Like my dad, an engineer. I was always said I don't like math, so I'm never doing engineering.
Oh, dang.
But naturally, as my life progressed, I'm falling into engineering. When I go back after this right here, I'm going back for civil engineering, and then what else after that? Architecture. Like it's just what I'm doing.
Yeah, I wanted to do.
Like just what I'm naturally falling into, just based off my career path and what I've been doing my whole life, CNC machining and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, CNC machine, I hate that.
So it's like if I'm already doing it, I might as well go down that pathway. It's the same with people who have parents that push them into like the medical field.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure most doctors don't want to be doctors, but they set themselves up for success.
Yeah.
But now when they get older and get ready to retire, they can send their kids to wherever they want to because they made the money. They done paid off their debt because they make a whole lot of money.
and then it's like also, can I see myself doing this and this for the rest of my life or until I'm like 60 years old? Whatever,
Probably can't, but that's the part of being an adult in America. You
And
might not want to do
unfortunately,
that,
you're
but
right.
sometimes you got to do that shit. I don't want to work at a factory all my life, but I know I'm not going to just blow up overnight on doing something. I might never blow up, but I know when I'm not doing this, I can go back into a career where I'm making a whole lot of fucking money.
True.
Whether I want to do it or not.
Which is why also like what he was saying, it's good to have a skill too, something to fall back on as well. So you still have money coming in regardless.
Like you say, you can be a plumber, electrician, go be a carpenter or something. That's shit that people gonna always need. You're gonna always need something built. You're gonna always need some electrical, something fixed. You're gonna need that stuff. So that's why if you're going that way, don't go be a fucking truck driver. Everybody want to be a truck driver.
Everybody want to be a truck driver.
That's a waste of time and money.
I even tried doing that last year. I was like, yeah. I only lasted a week in CDL school. I was like, yeah, no. I'm good.
And since everybody trying to do it, it's gonna devalue the job because
exactly.
you don't need that many people driving. Now you probably gonna need a whole lot of people in tech because the way the world going, you got all this computer,
And AI.
yeah, all this. You gonna need that all the time.
Right. Yeah. Because technology is advancing.
Yeah, so that's why people need to lean more into stuff. Look. Okay, this is what I did. Like I done said it before. Look at the trajectory of the world. Look at the trajectory of what you're going for. Okay, if you're gonna be a nurse, for example, look up the trajectory in the growth in the next 15, 20 years. Now, if you're going to be done between that time, you looking it up, okay, oh, it's going to be a 10% growth in this particular field, a 5% growth over here. It's going to blow up. Let me go do that. So by the time I'm done with my schooling, I'm hitting that boom, bam. All the money coming to me now.
Right.
So that's how people got to look at it versus I want to go be a choreographer. Who the fuck need that? Everybody fucking choreographer on TikTok.
Try to dance and shit,
Yeah, that's a waste of money, man. And that's how people look at it. Everybody want their dream job. Everyone want to do what they really want to, like what they want to do. Yeah, that's cool, but that's not profitable all the time.
Right. Yeah, it definitely isn't, bro.
So that's the main thing about looking for jobs. Nobody wants to work. So find something that you can at least tolerate for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
So for me, I hate working. I'm the one of the laziest motherfuckers ever. I don't want to work in a factory. I've been working in factories all my fucking life. But if I'm going to work in a factory, let me go do somewhere I can go sit down in the office and be on a computer all day, which is what I'm doing anyway when I'm editing and stuff. So now I'm doing less work. I ain't out there looking at other motherfuckers slaving all day in the heat. I'm in the office, sending that shit to y'all, make y'all do it. My man's over here quiet. That's how I be feeling.
But, I mean, I already said my part, man. Like,
you're like, yeah, hey, he taking off on it. Let him go.
yeah, like, I mean, whatever y'all want to jack, man.
Is it really y'all want to jack?
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
for sure.
Like I said, it's really. I mean, it's really up to the individual, or whatever, man. I just, like I said, I didn't know what you was talking about. I thought you was talking about just college.
Right.
I think that's the big. Like I said, I think that's the biggest problem with everybody is they want to tell people to go to college or whatever when. People don't even have their life figured out. They don't even know what they want to do. Bro. They don't even know what they want to do. So a lot of people get stressed or whatever and think it's the end of the world.
That's because their parents ain't teaching them the right way. They ain't teaching them how the world is. Like, hey, man, you might want to get on it. You might want to start thinking about these options.
Right.
Versus just live their life in a little bubble, not telling them how the life going and what they expect, not preparing them and stuff.
Right.
I wish I would have just, like I said, I wish I would have just went out of high school. Because there ain't no way just based on how life is now, there's no way I would be here and not be making $150,000 a year had I known what I know. There's no reason why in the next 5 years I should be a 35-year-old man making the average for a black man was like, what, $42,000? I shouldn't be making that. No, no adult should be making that. Like I said, all the options. You got school, you got Votech, what y'all say, like Job Corps and stuff like that. You shouldn't be making that much. You should be making way more than that.
Really should,
the average for a white man is 52. You should be making up there if you're gonna be making the average.
Make $100K.
You ain't making more than if you ain't making 70 or more. Do something else with your life.
Facts.
That's how I feel it. And even if like if I'm gonna be working in the factory all my life, I'm gonna go back to school and get whatever else I need to get in that field to be making what I should be making.
Right. And even then, like most people who try to like do tech, they already start off at a high number, like 80, 90K off the rip. And then as the years progress, you're gonna hit that 100K mark. You're gonna be making six figures, like, bro.
I thought about doing cybersecurity. They start off on a low end of like 90K.
Low end, that's
high end. I think it go up to
150.
I think it's 175.
Damn.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, gotta do something, man.
Yes, sir, for real. And then, like, I remember the high school that I went to, it was a technical school. So, like, at the time, I didn't know this, so I was just, like, fucking off. Like, I had a major. I had graphic design. Like, I did not know that I had a school that literally also teaches you skills. We had graphic design, robotics, engineering. We had welding. I didn't even know the importance of having a trade or a skill, none of that stuff, bro. So I was just, like, screwing off this whole time after I graduated. And then when I learned what a skill was, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I had a realization. I'm like, bro, what? So this whole time you didn't tell me if I knew the importance of, dude.
Yeah, like robotics big right now.
Yeah.
There's even a bigger industry going up.
Right.
Graphic designer, you could have took that and been like an AutoCAD, starting off at 35. That's what I'm going back to school for is AutoCAD.
35K?
No, $35 an hour.
Oh.
So that's why I'm going back for AutoCAD. Because I was, like I said, I was going to do cybersecurity, but I ain't got time to be doing all that. I can do AutoCAD, 80 credit hours.
Yeah.
Get that out the way. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know, it is what it is. I can't see what else over there. So if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, move on. We had 43 minutes, by the way.
Think about.
Damn, John Morant. That nigga took up all the time.
What else over there?
We got double dating.
Oh yeah, that's you. That's you.
How y'all feel about it?
And that shit weak.
Is it weak?
Yeah, that shit weak, man.
Low key, I think it'd be cool. I like being
it's alright. I don't like being like on a double date with somebody that want to compete with the next couple. I ain't
yeah,
finna do
okay.
all
I
that.
don't like all that shit. I
Oh,
don't
they
like
holding
competing, bro. Like
hands?
I want to be. Let's be the better couple. Like no, bro. Let's just be us. Like, you know, I don't like all that competition shit.
I think double dating is cool, but only if you double dating with people in the same situation you in. And by that, I just mean like if you double dating with somebody and they've been in a relationship for 3 years and y'all not even in a relationship, like y'all just now get, that's stupid. Don't do that. I mean, I guess it could be successful. You know what I'm saying? But the likelihood, I mean, y'all gonna be like you said, y'all gonna be trying to keep up. You gonna be trying to keep up with the people who, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't look cute. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all don't look cute. It's crazy.
that's how you know what I'm saying? Why don't you hold my hand like he doing her?
Oh,
Why ain't you
God.
opening car doors like he doing her? Like
My girl
I
calling
mean,
me right
y'all getting to know each other, man.
I think you should double date also when you're in your same social economical group. Because if a motherfucker's going to Root Chris regularly for a date, we not going. I'm not finna go with you. We'll go to Applebee's over here, man. We can go to Papa Do's at the most.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you just, I mean, if you're in a relationship, if two people in a relationship, I think it'll work out, man. But a lot of people want to just, I guess, do what they see on TV, and I see a lot of people like, oh man, you know, double dating suck. Like, it's gonna suck for you. You know what I'm saying? You went with people that's not in your same, I guess, tier of a relationship, or not in the same phase of you in a relationship with them. Like, it's just, of course, that shit not gonna work
Or it
out.
probably was gonna suck if y'all drastically like different things.
Yeah.
Like one couple might want to go pay mini golf, want to go to the lounge and bar or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think people should go with, like I said, man, the people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've been in a relationship for a while, I've been in a relationship for a while. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right. Well, anyway, you know what I'm saying? You just got in a relationship, I've been in a relationship for a while. Then nah, I wouldn't jack that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, if you sit down and talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, but I think also I think more so what I'm getting at is, if you've been in there or whatever, and y'all not in a relationship too. I think that's the biggest thing. What I'm trying to say, not necessarily that y'all not been in a relationship for a while, but those that aren't in a relationship, like you gonna be competing, y'all not even in the same phase of the you know what I'm saying, getting to know each other and shit.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Like, what's like, it's like being in a relationship for 3 months versus someone who's been in a relationship for 3 years, you know?
Man, that shit all the same to me.
It's all the same?
Yeah, it's all the same.
Why?
Just how the song go. What, man? You know what song I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, man.
What song you talking about?
Some song he invented.
I kind of want to hear it. I'm a little
No, you don't.
Yeah, all right, man. You want to hear this example?
Okay, here we go.
It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. Yeah, that junk go hard. It's gonna go
He
platinum.
said it's all the same.
Hey, man. So y'all want to go on a double date?
Who?
Whoever.
You single?
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give me a shoe thrown in my head.
You said it.
But don't get it. Don't reiterate it. I don't care.
Nigga, help me.
You go over there. You doing the same thing as him? That's crazy. All right, man. What else over there? What else over there?
We got, what they say?
Pranks?
Pranks?
Oh yeah, pranks, man.
Man, I can't see none of that.
Pranks, man. Yeah. Are you see? All right. So it made me think about how stupid people are nowadays, man. Social media, bro.
Oh my God.
So this dude was going around pouring, I guess, water on people's cars, but making it sound like it was gasoline. And this old dude jumped out the car with his gun. Ooh. He was like, he said, it's a prank, it's water. He said,
You finna get popped.
He said, that better be.
He said that better be.
He said, that better be water in their partner.
Damn. Bro, speaking of pranks, you remember, like, I want to say it was 2016 when that whole, when It 2 dropped and everybody was like trying to like pretending to be clowns and everything, bro. Somebody got shot and stabbed and killed. Like 2 people got killed, bro. I remember that shit vividly. I was like, that's crazy.
As they should.
It's kind of funny to me though. It was funny because I'm like, bro, that's what dumbasses get. Like, why did you?
Stop playing with folks, man.
Right? Like, why are you doing all that?
Recently, a guy.
It's not godlike.
Recently, a guy just got killed doing a prank.
What prank was it?
He was stalking somebody, and he stalked him for like 90 minutes or whatever.
90 minutes, god damn.
Yep, he turned around and shot him, man.
Yeah, so I be man. Play stupid games and win stupid prizes.
All right, so he was stalked for 90 minutes. He turned around and shot him. So like, what can he use as a means of justification for killing him? like what can he say?
Well, he in jail, so.
Oh shit.
He said he in jail.
He in jail, so, never mind.
Yeah, man, them pranks just be stupid as hell, man. Leave people alone. Or them gents, they be going up there, yo, can I smack your girlfriend on the ass? Can I slap you with this fucking Glock, nigga? What is wrong with you?
Can I pistol whip you, nigga?
Yeah, that.
For real.
I say let them shits go, bro. Y'all gonna get hurt trying to be Insta famous.
Just do them little stupid ass fake pranks y'all be doing when y'all get like go rent a car out, like them little Lambos and stuff. Yeah. Hey, can I get your number? Right. No, you can't get my number. All right, then run to the car. Do them little stupid pranks.
You don't want my number until you see me driving the Lamborghini. Yeah. I actually seen a video like that last week on Facebook. That shit was
keep doing them little innocent fake pranks that y'all doing, man. Nobody really fall for that stupid shit.
They really, and I think when dudes do stuff like that, they be trying to expose women for, I guess, like for being like hypergamous or whatever, stuff like that. Only wanting somebody for like what they got.
Yeah. Because he was trying to maybe do like a prank channel with him, man. You know what I'm saying? We go to the mall and then put like lemonade in a bottle, lemonade and water and spray. Like, oh, it's pee. I'm not finna do that, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie now. I did just this past on Mother's Day, bro. So I was out there in Plano and like, you know, iPhones, you can like airdrop stuff. I airdropped a picture of John Morant, but like it was him photoshopped holding a gun like this or whatever.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was just funny to me.
You sound crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Pranking childish. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's cool to have fun a little once in a while. It just depends on what it is and how far you going, bro.
I ain't jacking that.
You not?
Nah, not that one.
He's not that one.
I pranked my dad once and he almost punched the shit out of me. I learned my lesson. Like I was probably like 5'6", and he was 7 foot. He was 6'1". I'm
saying, damn, 7 feet. That nigga Joker out there. Dang. And he's gonna help the Lakers.
I'm gonna step on you, bro.
He was 6'1", man. Like I'm like, man, if that man would have punched me, I would have died. I said, nah, no more.
No mas.
It'd be like that, man.
No more. Only person I pranked after that was my mom.
He thought you said no more.
Hey, I lied.
Big liar, man. That's what you do, man. It's okay to lie, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You've been doing it all episode.
I don't never lie now.
Oh, my God.
Right. What's the point of doing a podcast if I ain't going to be out here telling the truth, you know what I'm saying? Exposing my life, you feel me? I don't do that line.
Didn't you say you was single?
Facts.
Yeah, why you put the button?
No, I just, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, fuck with you.
I push the button because all I do is tell facts on here, you feel me? Now, if I say, nah, I'm just kidding, you feel me? It's different, like it just happened. But y'all don't know, man, fuck y'all. What you got over there, business and friendship something? Let's go through that one real quick.
Yeah.
Last show.
I don't know, what kind of advice would you give people like that's trying to do business or whatever, but also trying to maintain friendships? Or, you know what I'm saying, like, once you start a business with somebody, they kind of become your friends.
What you mean? Hold on, wait, because
I mean, a lot of people when they start like businesses of shit like with their friends or whatever, like they have a hard time maintaining the relationship. Like differences of opinions, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I think you're trying to hold me. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit.
Yeah, they could probably get greedy with the money or whatever too.
the best advice is to not do it. In my opinion, because what
are we doing on this podcast,
bruh? That's from experience, though.
No, that's terrible.
That's experience. That's from experience.
Y'all might be the exception, bro.
We not. This is a terrible friendship. What you talking about?
Man, that's crazy.
And see, the reason why I say don't do it because, like you said, it's a different opinion, you know. But sometimes it depends on who them people are, though. Some people like, all right, what's the people album and preach? So them with their friends, like they were talking about one day on one of the episodes, they were like,
I'm already telling you, I'm not finna jack this shit.
what's the nigga with the dreads? Which one with the dreads again? I forgot. It's been so long since I watched it. So Albert was like, I know I do a lot of the work. I do 90% of the work, and he just, he do what he do, but I don't feel some type of way about it.
You already do if you throwing him under the bus like that.
No, but he's saying he wasn't. He's just saying like he was just explaining that he know that he do a lot of more of the work, but it's on. That's just what. Okay, for example, if I know I edit videos and he don't know how to edit, so let's just say that's 90% of the work is me editing and shooting and recording or whatever. What else can he do if he don't edit them?
Right.
But some people might have a problem with this. Like, well, why the fuck you want to go learn how to edit? So I ain't got to do it all the time. I'll do it one day. You do it one day. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, damn. So he got to spend his money and invest in all this just to.
I mean, I would be transparent on here, but I don't know if you want to go that deep into the. No. Oh, okay.
Now I'm basically like, what advice would you give people, or whatever, like who's already either working over into that lane or thinking about it or whatever? Like basically, what I say is, man, just know who you working with.
Yeah,
like that's the biggest key. That's the biggest key or whatever. Or if you learn who you working with, understand, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all. It's communication. Like a lot of people go into situations or whatever thinking like being roommates is gonna be cool with your friends or whatever. Like it don't work out for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people lose their entire friendship, like roommating with their friend, going into business with their friend, like dating a friend's sister. Like a lot of shit like that will make you, you know what I'm saying, look at a person that you've been looking at like highly and fondly or whatever, completely different. Like a lot of people ruin their relationships, ruin their friendships by being around somebody, you know what I'm saying, way more. And my advice is just like, you can't take everything personal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you got to understand, like mistakes will be made. Like y'all not going to always have the same understanding. Some people going to do more work, some people going to do less work. Right. Some people going to invest more, some people not. Like some people can, some people can't. Like you also got to like have understanding or whatever when you're going into something like that. Like if there's an endeavor, like if he's struggling or whatever, if I'm struggling, like we got to understand each other struggling or whatever. Like I can't do this when he doing that. Like I can only help if I can help. You know what I'm saying? I can only do this if he can't do this. Like if he gonna hold me accountable because I can't help or he gonna get mad at me, then you already failed. Like you already, if I'm struggling to pay my bills or whatever, and I can't invest the way he can invest, and he get mad at me and be like, this shit is over. Like if we roommates or whatever, and you getting mad at the smallest shit, like y'all not the same people. Y'all wasn't raised by the same people. It's just like any other relationship. Like you might when you live with somebody, y'all not gonna believe the same shit. Like some people fucking don't like. Some people don't like. Oh man, why you spinning in trash? What if I drop something in the trash by accident and reach in there?
Or take your shoes off when you get in the house or whatever. Something
you're not gonna always believe the same thing or feel the same way about the same shit. So you gotta, it's gotta be a certain level of understanding. Like, okay, that's just not how he was raised. It's just not how he was brought up. That's just not how he see it.
But yeah, a lot of that stuff you don't know until you're around that person either, though.
That's true. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta have that level of understanding. Therefore, when you run into it, you don't just be like, bro, you a bitch. Like, bro, you don't want to, when the shoe drop and you realize, damn, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing more work. Damn, this nigga spit in the sink. Damn, this nigga be having sex in the other room all loud. Like, damn, like,
I can't sleep. What I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, damn, this nigga don't wake up in time. Like, whatever the case is, like, you can't treat it like it's the end of the world. Like, it's just like I said, when you dating a woman, it's gonna be shit that she's gonna do that's gonna get on your nerves. 100%. It don't matter. Like there's nothing about that that's gonna not happen. It's going to happen.
Right. And vice
if
versa.
you're not understanding, if you don't have a certain level of understanding, you don't try to understand. Like, okay, I could charge that to the game. I can bring it to their attention and see. I ain't got to get mad and cut off the friendship. I ain't got to get mad and be like, oh man, this shit ain't A1. This nigga's fucking trash. Like you could just talk to him, get his opinion on it. But a lot of people, when they go into them situations, they get so frustrated with the next person,
right,
that they, they don't realize what that person going through or how that person was raised, or that person might not even realize that they doing, the wrong shit. Like you got to be patient with everybody on every level.
Heck yeah.
Like on every level, especially like that one going into business with somebody you cool with is one of the hardest things you're gonna have to do. Like it's just like being in a relationship. Like you might date a woman and you know what I'm saying, get to know her, but once y'all get in a relationship, she might start showing you different shit. Like
it's expected.
Yeah, the main thing is having a level of understanding and understanding people's differences or whatever. I think that'd be my advice to people right there. Like, understand everything ain't gonna be exactly what you thought it was, and the only thing you could do is talk to the person, work on it. See if when you fall in it, see if they'll help you. If you fall in, you know what I'm saying. See if you can help them if you see them falling or whatever. And if they doing something, just bring it to their attention. You ain't got to be like, hey man, so last time, you know what I'm saying, I just want to check you on this. You be like, hey, so I just noticed this right here, like. This is what I want to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said,
communication.
A lot of times people, they won't even know, you know what I'm saying, that this is the case, or their vision might be different than yours. It's because you're two different people raised by two different folks. Just like all right, that whole John Morant shit. We got two different opinions on it. Yeah. Like. You might be when you was talking about it, I might be sitting over here like, nah, bro, I ain't jacking that, and you might be like, bro, no, he knew what he got into,
right?
Like when
he
you
did
said
what he did.
When you said something about weed, he was over here saying,
I was like, oh
no, man, let's talk about that weed, and I agree with you. Like,
see, yeah,
that's
prime example,
and then y'all agree with each other that it's stupid of John Morant or whatever, and the NBA made they put their foot down when they signed you. Yeah. I agree that they should be more. I feel like they should be more lenient on it because it's not against the law. Y'all feel like that's the code of conduct. That's what it is. It don't matter about the law. This is my law.
And also, you're a heavy gun advocate too. So.
Yeah, I believe that's stupid. But anyway, just basically, I guess to wrap that John up, from my perspective or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if you're trying to do that, if you're trying to go into business with a friend, or if you're trying to move in and be somebody's roommate, again, I've seen people fail on being roommates with their friends, man. Like little small shit tear the whole friendship apart. Oh, he dated my little sister. Like, talk to the other person, bro. That's the only thing that's dividing most people when it comes to stuff like that is not having communication.
Honestly,
like talk to them, bring it to their opinion. You know, sit down or whatever. Be like, all right, man, what can we do about this? And then you gotta decide. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all gotta decide where y'all go or whatever. But a lot of y'all not willing to have conversation. A lot of y'all not willing to bring it up. A lot of y'all not willing to even understand.
Man, fuck all that. Don't do it. I don't care about none. I ain't gotta have a conversation. I ain't got none of that. No, I'm not feeling that, man.
Example right there.
I ain't feeling that shit. And that's just my opinion on it, man. Like I think we talked about before. I forgot what it was. It was long. It was like episode like 21 or some shit on there. How I felt like I'm like, man, I don't think y'all taking it as serious as me. But that's just how I feel from my side. You know, they get how they felt and stuff like that.
Yeah. She's still alive.
Who?
The other person that was talking about it.
I'm like, hold on. I'm like, who was that? Who you talking about? Which one? I forget.
Lil B, bass god.
Oh yeah.
Lil B, the bass
god. Like me and her was telling, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you not going like. I forgot how that conversation went, so I really can't call back on it. But I know what you're talking about.
That was against me basically like, no, you don't know what everybody else is going through. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because like for me personally, like I understand he's saying you gotta have a conversation and everybody different. But for me, I'll just be like, man.
Oh yeah.
He said I'm not jacking that shit.
Yeah, cause like for me personally, I'm like, man, everybody going through something, but I'm making my sacrifices. I don't give a fuck what nobody else doing. Mm-hmm. If I'm making mine, y'all should do it. But of course, everybody can't do what I'm doing, regardless if I'm making a sacrifice. But I'm just like, man, I don't care. If I'm putting it all on the line, everybody else put it all on the line. But that's how I look at it from my standpoint. But I got a different viewpoint because like I've been doing videography for 10 years.
Yeah.
They haven't been doing, you know. Yeah, and I look at it from my start point. I don't look at it from our start point.
Right.
So that's why I'd be like, man, I've been grinding for 10 years. I've been trying to do this. And now I finally got people on here, but they ain't doing it as hard as I am.
Right.
But that's why I say just stay away from me because like you said, it might fall out. Like me, I don't feel like that as far as like, man, fuck the friendship. But yeah, I might say fuck the business because like I'd rather keep the friendship rather than the business.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I just feel like if I'm going hard, everybody should go hard. I don't give a fuck what they going through. I'm going through shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want it to work, you're gonna have to make it work.
Yeah.
Teamwork make the dream work.
and that's what I remember. I remember the conversation because you was like, I'm ready to quit. Like I'm done with this shit.
I'm done with this shit, man. Fuck this shit.
And I was like, I understood where he was coming from, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is to us, like, you know what I'm saying? You've been doing this, whatever. Like, we haven't been doing it that long. So, you know, we had to catch up or whatever. Or, like, some of us fell off. Like, motherfuckers didn't, it only took a couple weeks after that for that person who was specifically, like, just like, I'm dying. So,
hey, that's stupid, man. Stop saying that. I'm dying.
I'm dying. That's what it was. I'm just like,
I'm dying. It's just gone.
Like but
damn.
and then you know, that's why I said communication it was everything. Because when we had that conversation, like I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I'm helping in different ways or whatever, like trying to be supportive or whatever, trying to watch the finances and shit. Like I'm when I'm struggling, like I have to focus on, you know what I'm saying, home or whatever, focus on this or focus on that. So
see, he's saying this. That's what that was saying, but I was like, I ain't talking about that. If we do the podcast, share that motherfucker. Share it. I don't give a fuck. You ain't doing nothing else. But then I'm like, man, they ain't gonna share it. They ain't gonna fucking share it.
Yeah.
That's just like that's all I'm saying. Like if I'm going 100%, if I'm doing all this extra work on the back end, behind the scenes,
back in.
That's childish. The least that everybody else can do is share it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you ain't doing enough, just share it. Share that bitch 50 times if you have to. I'm doing all the back end work, you know. I'll keep saying that. Man, stop. Background work.
Back in.
But as far as it, like, even like he said, investing and stuff like that, like, for example, he came into the situation. I you know, I already had most of the stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Only thing I had to give like this, the mics or whatever. So it's like, okay, all that's taken care of. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just do this little legwork over here.
Yeah.
And then everybody else that joined or came in, they did nothing. Literally nothing. They couldn't even come in and help set up. You feel me? So I'm just like, bro, what's the point? Man,
Right.
fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, fuck
You hold no weight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna be here, just do something.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Talk it out, like whatever you can do. Like let the other let everybody involved know it or whatever it is. Like, and he gonna jack what he gonna jack, and I'm gonna jack what I'm gonna jack. I say you can do it. He say you can't do it, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's really up to the people. It's really up to the people. But if you gonna try it, like, understand that this is what you got going ahead of you. It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah,
on the
definitely.
friendship, on the business side, it's not gonna be easy.
Right.
Bro.
Like, this is what
Like,
you're getting into.
And I mean, because you gonna, like, when I was telling them, like, when you and Flo or whatever was doing the shit in Dyersburg, where I remember us sitting on we were sitting on the back. Well, I was sitting on the balcony, y'all was sitting in the kitchen. He was on the dryer or whatever. He was just like, and I was just like, I don't know, man. I think at some point you just gotta say fuck it and work a 9 to 5. And y'all was like, bro, I'm not jacking that shit, bro. You was like, Eva DuVernay. Like, I remember y'all words. You was like, Eva DuVernay, man. She shot her first movie or whatever, and then she took off or whatever. He was like, man, who was it? 2 Chainz. He ain't really blah blah blah. He was 40 or something like that. And I was like, damn, like, y'all changed my whole perspective, because I'm like, bro, like, I don't know. I think you gotta be young. It's a young man game. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
and then, like, with Jay-Z making his first album at 26 or whatever, and do
Nah,
like,
that's young.
well, I
don't know, but that seemed young.
think-
But
who's somebody that took off like in they like 40s.
also that nigga was a drug dealer. So,
So yeah,
but yeah, I mean, you gonna have different perspectives. I was before I was even in it, I was out. I'm like, bro, I'm too old to be doing this, and I ain't even, got into it. Now I'm like getting into it or whatever. Like, as of about a year for real, right? Like
Almost two maybe. But end of 21.
like I'm,
In the 20,
I'm
yeah,
getting
in the
into it
20,
or whatever.
right,
Yeah. So, like, of course we not gonna be always on the same page, and it's not ever gonna be easy because we got 2 different perspectives. But you know what I'm saying? I believe that if you keep, you keep in touch, you keep your feelings out there or whatever, and say how you feel or whatever, it could y'all could do something, or y'all could at least make, smarter, wiser decisions based off the fact, man. But if you bottle everything up, man, or if you know what I'm saying, you don't say nothing, y'all don't have that communication, or
you're gonna build resentment too.
yeah, it's gonna
Man,
be,
fuck all that shit, man. See, me, I'm the type person I am, man. I just feel like a lot of shit don't have to be said. Like, if you come over here, right, for example.
my bad. But that's where I come in at. Like, that's where I come in at, because me and you, that's been our whole relationship. He not a talker. He not a bring it to the front person. Like, what you say that one time I come in the room, I'll be like, bro, I know you don't want to talk, but we talking anyway.
Yeah. Like, we was roommates or whatever. I'm in the room. I'm just in there chilling. Knock, knock, knock. Man, I know you don't want to talk, but I'm finna talk anyway. Like, this is how it is. But like, for example, okay, let's just say you come over here a week or whatever for the podcast. If you see I'm setting up whatever, you ain't doing nothing. Of course, today I was basically already set up, but like, you just sitting there watching. I'm just thinking in my head, bro, it's common sense. Help. I ain't got to tell you to help. You know what I'm saying? Right. If I'm putting up the shit, you just sitting there. Oh, I'm chilling now. Like, come on, bro. Like the type of shit like that.
And me, I'm thinking, I'm like it's my first time here, so I'm like, I don't like know what to do.
Yeah.
See, I was standing up the whole time. I didn't even sit down.
The office, I would say, hey, Rick, can sit down.
Yeah, I guess I'm just trying to be respectful. You know, so I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, but like if I be like, hey, if I text you, be like, hey, the podcast up. My thought in my head, go share that motherfucker. Right. I mean, I don't do that, but I'm just saying like
now, like since you communicated, now like. I would know what to do the next go around.
But in my head, I shouldn't have to communicate it because it just be common sense. If you on a podcast, like if you on a podcast, you want motherfuckers to see it, so I would think you'll go share that bitch.
Yeah.
But there's people that was on here that never will fucking share it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna share it though, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all be hating low key.
Who?
The motherfuckers
who don't be sharing?
When we do share it, especially when he share, because he share more than anybody. But when we do share it, bruh, y'all don't be watching that shit. Like I be like, bruh, really? Really? If I go post a video of me singing a song that's already established or whatever, they gonna tune in. Oh, you a fool, man. You post a clip of the podcast.
Crickets.
I just watched it. I seen you watched it, bro. Show your face up there.
Yeah.
But shout out to the silent viewers. They do be like, yeah, I've been tuning in to the podcast. They don't comment, they don't like, but you know, so they be telling me they view that junk.
Yeah, I be also in person, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, I got a podcast at work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first met him, I told him, hey, bro, I got a podcast. You should tune in to that motherfucker.
He was like, yeah, I'm going to tune in, but I'm a god.
But I'm like, bro, it just, you know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, another reason the problem, I'm just going to say, a lot of the reason the problem that the friendships don't be working because y'all not real. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna just be honest, like me, when I consider you a friend or whatever, it don't matter, bro. You broke. If I'm broke, I'm still gonna try to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ain't got no place to stay. You come stay with me. If you want some money, I'm gonna give you some money. I'm not gonna expect it back. I'm just gonna automatically like when your car or whatever went down, bro.
Oh man. You see,
like I did not let this nigga walk.
Man, y'all niggas ain't friends.
Like I did not let this nigga walk. He like, bro, let me walk, bro. I'm like, bro, nah,
thanks, bro. Because I'm like, me personally, I don't.
Nah,
feel
it
like,
didn't break down. Whatever.
Yeah, it didn't break down
the situation. You know the situation.
Yeah. So I'm just like, man, I don't even like asking people for money. I don't like borrowing. Like I don't like putting a burden on nobody, you know. And then if it ever comes down to me having to ask money, I'm always gonna pay that back, guaranteed. Because I don't like being in debt to nothing, nobody. Like,
but yeah, a lot of people like selfish, man. It just be selfish shit. Like if I see somebody, I gotta help, bro.
Yeah,
like, I don't care what it means, bro. Like I don't want to see nobody, especially you know what I'm saying, especially no brother, man. I'm trying to,
man, let these niggas suffer.
I'm trying to help, man. I'm gonna try to do my best or whatever. Bro.
Yeah,
we ain't got to stay on it.
I believe, like again, I believe if you ain't helping yourself, damn, I'm not helping you.
Yeah, damn.
If I see you ain't trying to do nothing,
oh, facts. That's facts.
You're right.
That's facts. But I'm saying if I see you down and I know
you
trying, like, bro, I'm
heck yeah.
Nah. I was just fucking with y'all.
Nah.
All right, that's it. Everybody say what they gotta say.
Yeah.
Oh, me, I ain't say what I had to say. You know, Lucifer, son in the morning, gonna chase you out of here.
He gonna come back for blood.
He gonna come back. Ooh, Lucifer? Nah, we ain't jacking that.
Yeah, back for blood.
The power of Christ compels you.
He didn't keep it up from last week. Hey, we went for a long ass time last week. When I was listening, I said, "Oh dang, I see where it went different at." I think it was me. And then you had says, I don't know.
I ain't catch that one. This time I ain't catch that.
All right, we out of here, man. I don't know what song I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna play this one.
Black Visionary Podcast.